your world. You just live it.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Mitchell is out there with Durant, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Wagner wide open. It's good from long range.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. Now here's Booker, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Pulls up. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bucket is good.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring average of 30 points a game speaks volumes about the damage he's capable of doing whenever he gets the hot hand.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside for Durant. Mitchell, a screen on Suggs. 5 on the clock, and here's Booker from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
And it's Banchero missing. Suns have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Back to Booker. Pass to Mitchell. Martin with a screen on Banchero. Here's Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wagner with it. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Wagner stretching it out. We don't see him take many shots out there. Mitchell against Wagner.
Mitchell passes to Beal. Over Caldwell Pope. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Wagner, a screen on Martin. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Beal with it. Defended now by Wagner. And Beal kicks to Martin. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Pass to Wagner. Martin against Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Suns fifth.
Well, their offensive efficiency was really impressive during the last month. They're looking to carry that momentum into this one.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Amazing. Now, Booker, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Booker looking around. Over Suggs, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, you can get away with a little bump in the back, but as soon as you lean that much on him, you're going to get called for the foul. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Booker the pass to Durant. Durant off a pick from Mitchell. From the arc, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with Mike Budenholzer for a few minutes. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here's Suggs. Last game with 30 points. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. And a miss there on the triple.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Mitchell outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker finds KD. Clock at 6. Orlando grabs the miss. Down low. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Beal against Suggs. Outside for Durant. Phoenix no good that time either. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass. Wagner's got 5 points so far.
Well, there's Wagner using that size to get a good look on the drive.
Durant sets a screen for Mitchell. Denial. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Good on the triple. And it's an 8-point Orlando lead.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Pass to Bitadze. It's Black, top of the key. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Bradley Beal is out there with Cody Martin. And it's Mitchell, and it's Durant, and it's Bull in at the 4. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. So, Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better, bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Bitadze can't hit. Suns trail by 11. Outside Durant. Anthony against Mitchell. Martin wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Banchero outside. To the middle. Here's Carter. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside. Using his size to his advantage.
Here's Mitchell outside Martin. Pass to Beal. The tray. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Banchero. He has 7. Here's Bitadze. Covered by Mitchell. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. Knocks down the 3 ball. Anthony's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
A decent threat from outside. It's big for Anthony's confidence when he's knocking down those shots.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Banchero inside. KD's on him. The layup off target.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
From outside the arc, Banchero grabs the board.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
We did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And it's Suggs in for Anthony.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Banchero against KD. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Banchero. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
Here's Mitchell. Phoenix no good that time either. Magic leading by 15. Suggs with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. In close, Durant gets the bucket.
And Durant, so dangerous as a scorer. He can shoot it from deep, also beat you off the dribble there. He just stops and pops.
Magic moving the ball around. They set the pick. Here's Banchero. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Suggs looking around. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. And stolen by Bull. Martin's in the post. He's covered by Banchero.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Black. Another miss by Orlando. Suns trail by 14. Mitchell outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Franz Wagner's checked in for the match. Caldwell Pope comes in for Black. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Pump. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Orlando out in front, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Orlando Magic.
I've got to admit, even when these guys are covered, they make the shots.
Yeah, you like to say close out on the shooters. Make them earn their points inside.
All right, fellas. Time to acknowledge. And that about wraps it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Well, it's nothing new for him. They are at their best when he's setting the table like that.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero is out there with Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Deflects the pass. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Caldwell Pope dishes to Banchero. Suggs against Booker. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Wagner against Mitchell. Martin with a screen on Wagner. Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Suns have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Caldwell Pope's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. For Phoenix, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Beal with the block. Martin against Wagner. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Banchero kicks to Caldwell Pope. Wagner against Martin. And that one's good. Wagner. Wagner's got 18 points.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. Devin Booker, 3rd. 4th, Bradley Beal.
Neither one of these guys is going to waste an opportunity from the foul line. They just don't give away points.
Durant down low. Banchero's there. No good with the layup.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Suggs against Booker. 6 to shoot. Wagner outside. Over Martin. And it's Wagner missing.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay. KD sets the pick for Mitchell. Kicks it out to Booker. Suggs with the steal. Caldwell Pope outside. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against the Warriors, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Banchero's got 20 points.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Martin with a screen on Carter. Mitchell against Carter. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Martin against Wagner. Carter with a screen on Martin. Carter left side. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Bowles checked in. Wagner against KD. 6 on the shot clock. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Over Bull. And it's Banchero missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Suggs with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
And Orlando making a change here. Black's checked in. Here's Beal. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Wagner. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
In the corner, it's Martin. Pass to Bull. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Mitchell missing. The Magic have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. To the paint. Here's Banchero. And good that time. That's now 22 points for Paolo Banchero.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Pass to Mitchell. Bull, a screen on Carter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Grayson Allen comes in for Bradley Beal. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin.
Here's Mitchell. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Banchero. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Nick Richards. He's... Orlando leading by 19. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Mitchell is out there with Durant, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Durant. And that's 19 points for the chosen one.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to Bitadze for 3. The rebound by Mitchell. Suns trail by 17. Durant with a screen on Banchero. Here's Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Banchero, a screen on Booker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, nice focus to get it to fall. Now Anthony gets his chance at the line.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Orlando.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Carter outside from beyond the arc hits the three-point bomb. And the Magic lead by 21.
Well, Carter Jr.'s got great ability to create shots, even quickly when needed.
Here's Mitchell, and he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Carter outside. Banchero inside, guarded by KD. KD against Banchero. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by KD. Beal from long range. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Anthony finds Carter. Here's Black. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Suns trail by 17. Booker, right side. Outside, Beal. Pocket 6, inside. Here's Plumlee. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Down low. Here's Banchero. That misses off the backboard. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
Beal against Anthony. Here he goes. Banchero screen on Beal. And here's Anthony for 3. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul.
Off the inbound pass.
Great defense by Booker. The instincts he has, just always knows where to be.
To the left side wing. Pass to KD. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Plumlee. It's hauled in by the Magic. Banchero's got 11 rebounds in the game. Black the pass to Suggs. Banchero against Mitchell. Beal with the steal. And here is Mitchell. To the paint. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Durant. Now Suggs. Banchero outside. The Magic again can't hit.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in. Plumlee
with it. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Plumlee. It's stolen. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Anthony. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Mitchell passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Banchero. No good with the triple.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
KD with it. Picked up by Suggs. Mitchell left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Martin's checked in for Phoenix. Then for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Black. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Cole Anthony. Pass to Suggs. Beyond the arc. Drills it from outside. Suggs has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
To the middle. Suggs against Booker. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just 5 on the clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Banchero. And the 3 ball is good. Banchero's got 25 points in the game.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Booker with the screen for Beal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Beal's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Suns. Banchero a screen on Booker. Launches it. And it's Suggs missing. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Trailing by 13. Pass to Durant. Durant uses his size and close.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
Now, here's Wagner. That shot missing. Booker outside. From 12 feet out. It's stolen by Banchero. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Wagner. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mitchell kicks to KD. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Wagner. Beal against Caldwell Pope. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 3rd assist on the night. Suns trail by 16. Mitchell outside. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Well, Orlando shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Wagner passes to Suggs. And here's Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Martin with the screen for Mitchell. Count that one. Mitchell's got 30.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Banchero outside. Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Martin missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. Booker gets a screen from Mitchell. Booker the pass to Mitchell. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Orlando.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
Beat yourself up till you check the tape.
Not really, no. Wrong. Really wrong.